before, and Notre Dame will get in there somehow.
In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Appalachian State Mountaineers,
It's their Senior Day?
taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Appalachian State's offense will start this game off. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking for space, it's Wilkins. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent.
He lets it fly. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking downfield, it's Sheriff. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. They're going back to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Dialing up a second down pass play. He'll try to do it himself. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run.
And he's got it! Touchdown, App State! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Boom, fool.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. Let these guys go one-on-one. You're asking them to get sacked. Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot
you lucky
better.
dog.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Another incompletion on
Still got it. What's up? Ah!
Yeah, third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming
Smack that
after the
ass.
quarterback.
That
They
ass
try to
mine,
throw
bro.
screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Come on, man. Get your block.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll
Get
lose
your
a
block. I'm
couple.
still working.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football
And they got him for the sack.
and you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's third down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape. He doesn't get the first down, but he did get nice yardage, so I'm curious to see what they do here on fourth.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Makes his connection.
It worked.
Pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Straight dominance so far.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it.
Get my first down. Golly,
And
man.
they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Man, you want to talk about confidence in your running game on 4th down to keep it on the ground from that distance and pick up the first down.
That's one of those things in practice, coaches probably like, anybody, any place.
Touchdown, Appalachian State. What a grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
shit.
critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
They're trying to get to it. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense,
he unleashes a long one.
Oh, come on, bro.
Hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Got the look I wanted.
and he had an opportunity to make such a big play.
God.
Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Sheriff. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively. You've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
They'll throw it on first down.
I hit the butt. What the fuck? I hit square.
Just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Oh, my God.
Obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
What the
And
fuck was
they
that?
can't pick up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. He's not afraid to go deep.
Oh, you catch it now.
Ball is hauled in
Fuck,
inside the
bitch.
35. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. Puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Boing.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Get
He
out,
was
boy.
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum. And
I was about to say, that better be a pick. You better get your ass running. Oh, you are running wind sprints? Boy, you slow son of a bitch.
And that's why, as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They're setting up the screen. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting the field, making the big play.
You non-fucking special.
He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
How the fuck am I hitting tackle this bitch and we're not even bothering to do
I
it?
take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They'll go to the ground. And the Cardinals get it past the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.
Offside defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
Play yet.
The Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
I'm about to tear you apart.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, hell no.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense.
All right, someone keep me updated on that game.
They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speak, and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game. It's got to be more.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly, and you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
And he's brought
Come on.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
He's looking to throw it.
Da-da-da.
Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that.
They hit him wide open, too. Nope. Well, I mean, yeah, I could.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Dropping back, it's Sheriff.
Oh, shit, don't throw tax. Do not throw tax.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Oh, my fucking God.
Falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith.
Motherfucker!
On his feet at the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Why are you fucking staring at him, man?
After the first down.
After.
This quarterback does an outstanding job in his preparation, watching film and understanding when he has to pull the ball on these types of run plays. Great job keying on the defender and quickly making the right decision to pull it and then go get north and get the first.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisville!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense...
He's going for the big play.
Stay squared up
down
there.
the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Motion from the offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed on the outside, it's Suggs. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, wants to throw it.
Come on. Ha!
Oh, what a cut! They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass, thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Sheriff. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's
going to take a shot. Snags it on the right. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Cardinals. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfect.
And right down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to pass it. Fires to the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
I should have fucking stayed outside.
Before they pick up the big first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. 14. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab outside. It's Smith.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback in his position.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pressure coming. Looking to scramble. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Touch pass on the run. Nice move there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Wants to throw. It's Sheriff. Gets open down the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They'll go to the air. Looking for support. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now on 1st down from the 28. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They'll try to snap it quickly. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
And I get it. At this point in the 2nd half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late. Maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going up top on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy.